Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer was initially hesitant about purchasing an electric bike online, but after a few days with this scooter, they're thoroughly impressed. They describe it as solidly constructed and thoughtfully designed. Their first experience involved a 6-mile ride on flat pavement using only the throttle. Our reviewer reached a top speed of 21 miles per hour, though subsequent trips maxed out slightly lower, while their spouse cruised at a more moderate pace. This initial ride consumed about a quarter of the battery. Customer service seems responsive, as the client received timely replies to their questions. The ride itself is comfortable, especially with the front suspension locked and the tire pressure dialed in. Assembly was straightforward and intuitive, though the manual could use some improvements. Specifically, the link to the assembly video was broken, but a quick online search solved that. The reviewer also encountered some minor snags. The front fork switch was initially too tight, and they had to experiment to figure out how to properly lock the suspension. The front wheel installation was also tricky, requiring adjustment of the brake caliper. Despite these issues, they were able to resolve them with a little ingenuity. The only outstanding issue is some gear slippage, which they plan to address with online research. Overall, they are extremely pleased with this purchase and believe it represents excellent value. They are even considering purchasing an additional battery to extend the range, and were so impressed that they ordered a second one. For those curious about transportation, the reviewer estimates the bike's weight, including the battery, to be around 51 pounds, with the battery itself weighing about 2 pounds.
Cool, let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer wanted to share their experience with this electric bike, which they purchased primarily for commuting. The assembly process was straightforward, especially with the help of an online video. However, our reviewer did mention needing to tweak the rear derailleur, as it was slightly misaligned initially. After a quick adjustment, everything lined up perfectly. The main reason this client chose this particular e-bike was its 21-speed gearing system. The hope was that it would make tackling steep hills during the commute home much easier. At first, our reviewer was a bit worried because the motor wasn't quite as powerful as expected. Initial tests on a moderate hill using only the throttle were underwhelming. But the moment they started pedaling, the bike's performance improved dramatically, boosting their confidence. The real test came during the commute. Riding to work without any electric assistance proved the bike handled well as a regular mountain bike, thanks to the 21 gears. The ride home, however, was where the pedal assist truly shined. On hills so steep they would normally walk their bike, this reviewer was able to maintain a comfortable pace with pedal assist engaged. This client was extremely satisfied that the bike performed exactly as needed. A minor inconvenience mentioned was the limited space for a water bottle due to the frame design and battery size. The reviewer had to mount the bottle holder on the crossbar, which works but causes slight rubbing against their pants. They were, however, able to find a triangular tool pouch that fit nicely within the frame. Adding a rack and saddlebags completed the setup, eliminating the need for a backpack. In conclusion, this was a worthwhile purchase. The reviewer is pleased with both the functionality and the price. The only remaining question is its long-term durability.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer is absolutely thrilled with their recent purchase of this electric bike. From the get-go, it's been a positive experience. Our reviewer found the assembly process surprisingly straightforward. The instructions were clear and concise, allowing this client to get the bike up and running quickly, even without being particularly skilled with tools. When it comes to performance, this electric bike really shines. The electric assist provides a smooth and responsive boost, making commutes and weekend rides an absolute joy. The battery life is truly impressive, as this client can go for several days without needing to plug it in. It offers the perfect amount of assistance, whether tackling hills or cruising on flat ground. The design and build quality also get high marks. This reviewer mentioned the bike has a sleek, modern aesthetic and a robust, solid feel that inspires confidence. It's clear that the manufacturer used high-quality materials. Furthermore, the customer support has been exceptional. This client had a couple of minor questions during the assembly phase and received prompt, helpful responses from the support team. It's comforting to know that assistance is readily available should any issues arise down the line. Overall, this electric bike has surpassed this reviewer's expectations, proving to be a worthwhile investment for anyone looking to electrify their rides.
That's it for today's review. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let's chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.